Right coach, wrong time. Thibodeau's Knicks tenure was a mismatch with a win-now mandate. Tom Thibodeau's time with the New York Knicks will be remembered as a paradox, an era marked by cultural restoration and defensive identity, yet ultimately defined by unmet expectations. Hired in 2020 to bring discipline and toughness back to a franchise long adrift, Thibodeau did just that. He transformed a team of underachievers into a playoff-caliber unit almost overnight, guiding the Knicks to a surprising 41-31 record and a fourth seed in the Eastern Conference during his first season. His efforts earned him the NBA Coach of the Year award. But as the seasons wore on and the pressure to contend mounted, it became clear that while Thibodeau was the right coach to stabilize the franchise, he wasn't the right one to take it all the way. Thibodeau's defensive schemes, relentless work ethic, and player accountability brought structure to a team that sorely lacked it. However, his traditionalist approach and heavy reliance on veterans often clashed with the demands of a modern NBA built on offensive versatility, floor spacing, and creative playmaking. His resistance to lineup experimentation and his tendency to ride his starters into the ground, hallmarks of his coaching DNA, became glaring issues as the Knicks looked to elevate themselves from playoff hopefuls to true title contenders. With a roster now featuring stars like Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, and supported by a deep bench of emerging young talent, the Knicks entered a win-now phase that required adaptability, offensive ingenuity, and postseason poise. Unfortunately, Thibodeau's limitations were exposed under playoff lights. In multiple postseason runs, the Knicks often struggled to make timely adjustments, and their offensive sets grew stagnant against elite defenses. For a franchise with championship aspirations, good enough simply wasn't enough anymore. Thibodeau's contributions to the Knicks cannot be overlooked. He helped restore pride and relevance to Madison Square Garden and played a key role in developing young players like Emmanuel Quickley and Quentin Grimes. But in the end, the same qualities that made him a savior early in his tenure became obstacles as the bar was raised. As New York's front office looks ahead, the decision to part ways with Thibodeau is less an indictment of his coaching ability and more a reflection of a franchise outgrowing its foundation in pursuit of a bigger prize.